Why God said, "Remember the Sabbath." Most commandments begin with, "Thou shalt not." But one begins with a single word that shakes all of Scripture. Remember. Why? Because the Sabbath isn't new. It's the oldest holy thing in human history. Before Israel, before sin, before religion. In Genesis 2, God didn't bless a mountain, a star, or an angel. He blessed a day, the seventh day, and said, "This is where you meet me." So God says, remember where you came from. Remember your Creator. Every command protects something, but the Sabbath protects identity. God knew the world would try to define you by work, money, pressure, and performance. So He carved out a weekly reminder that whispers, "You're not a slave, you're mine." That's why Deuteronomy 5 says, "Remember, you were slaves in Egypt." The Sabbath is your freedom stamp. Inside the fourth commandment is something no other command has. God's name, God's title, God's dominion. That makes it the seal of God's authority. The devil doesn't want you to remember who the true God is, so God starts with the word that defeats spiritual amnesia. Remember. God never said, "Remember, don't steal." No one forgets that. But the Sabbath? That one the world did forget. Through slavery in Egypt, through tradition in history, and through modern culture that worships productivity instead of God. So He marked it with urgency. Whatever the world forgets, you remember. Revelation 14 says the final test is about worship, and it quotes the Sabbath commandment word for word. Worship Him who made heaven and earth. In the last days, the issue is not just a day, it's who has the right to rule your life. The beast has a mark, God has a seal, and the seal is embedded in that one command that starts with, remember. So why does God say, remember the Sabbath? Because it's the first thing we lost, the last thing we'll rediscover, and the final thing that will define who we worship. The Sabbath isn't a footnote. It's the fingerprint of God on time itself. Like, share, and subscribe.